So let's study about the first property, that is appearance. Materials look different. So we have examples of materials that look different. Those are, wood looks different from iron. Here are the pictures. This is the picture of a wood and this is the picture of an iron. So how come? A wood, we can say, for example, I'm drawing the picture of a wood. So wood, in this case, we say that it has a low density. Low density. Now, what is density? आप सभी मैथमेटिक्स पढ़ते हैं तो आप सभी को आइडिया होगा कि डेंसिटी मतलब heaviness of an object. Second one is iron, and we all know that iron is quite denser, much denser as compared to the wood, much denser. ठीक है? Also, they look different in what sense? ये तो मैंने आपको बहुत ही जनरल एक्सप्लेनेशन दी है, हालांकि इसका इतना काम नहीं है इस टॉपिक में, but still, just to know, just to give you some extra knowledge, I explained you this. But otherwise, wood का जो appearance है, that is a bit rough, है ना? Because when you touch a wood, unless and until it is being polished या उसको modify किया गया हो, उसके पहले it always looks rough and it also feels rough. And compared to that, iron looks a bit shinier, थोड़ा चमकदार दिखता है and smooth दिखता है, right? So let's do a little activity, smaller activity, that is collect small pieces of different materials. Now what we have to do? Different type of materials we have to collect. Those are paper, cardboard, wood, copper, wire, aluminium, chalk, right? So paper, cardboard, wood and copper wire is together. We have taken the example of copper wire, aluminium and chalk. So इसमें हमें देखना क्या है? So the question is, do any of these appear shiny? इनमें से कौन-कौन से मटेरियल आपको shiny दिखते हैं? Which has a shine? सभी को पता होगा shiny, चमकने वाले ऐसे substances कौन से हैं जो चमकते हैं? So क्या-क्या ले सकते हैं हम? Copper wire, copper की दिखती है brownish color की होती है. Copper wire. We have a picture of copper wire as well. So this is the picture of a copper wire. And उसके अलावा we have aluminium. Aluminium. So aluminium is also a substance which appears shiny. So इस activity में we are actually differentiating between the objects that are shiny and that are non-shiny. So we have two objects that are shiny, that is copper wire and aluminium. And apart from that, paper, cardboard, and what else? Chalk and wood. These objects are non-shiny. Also we have iron, which is shiny. Now in continuation of this activity, what we have to do is cut each material. Whatever material we have collected, we have to cut it into the half. Now what we have to do? We have to observe those materials. Observe is the second step. We have to observe those materials. So, क्या observation करनी है हमें? Do any of these materials appear shiny? So let's take an example of iron and wood again. So if you are cutting iron into two pieces, so what will you see? The inner portion of the iron appears shiny. वो shiny दिखता है, चमकता है. And in case of wood, if you are cutting wood into two half pieces, the wood will never appear shiny because उसमें shine वाला factor या property wood में present नहीं होती. So such type of materials have luster. Now what is luster? Luster क्या होता है? Luster is an important word for you to remember. It is very important. Why? Luster means materials having shine. So those materials, those have shiny properties, are called as lustrous materials. Those materials have luster. For example, we did the example of copper wire. So copper wire shines. That is why we can say that this material has luster in it. And apart from it, we have aluminium. Aluminium also has shine, so it is also a lustrous material. And on top of it, iron is also lustrous material. So, yes, some materials often lose their shine by the action of air and moisture. In this point, we will take the example of iron. How? आयरन है, लोहा आपने देखा होगा कि when you buy iron, so iron कैसा दिखता है? It appears new, very fresh, smooth, shiny. But after some time, when you use it in your whatever things you are making. For example, let's say we had made a bench and you keep it out of your house for any purpose. For example, anyone taking tuitions at your home, so आप उसको कई टाइम तक आप बाहर रखेंगे, तो after some time you see that it starts to lose the shine. The iron starts to lose its shine. It is because of the air and moisture present in the atmosphere. It is because of that. Air हम सभी को पता है, air सांस लेते हैं हम, air तो है, but what is moisture? That is the water content in the air. एक होती है dry air, right? जो गर्मियों में चलती है, जिसको हम लू भी बोलते हैं. So that dry air does not have a water content in it. So that is considered as a dry air, but the moisture. So this is the water content, water amount of content that is present in the air. या आप ले लो, if anything falls, any water, some water falls on the iron, ठीक है, and stays for a longer period of time. Yeah, it keeps on falling on it repeatedly. बार-बार fall कर रहा है. So by the action of air also and the moisture also, or the humidity that is there in the air, इन सभी के action से, so a reddish brown color forms on the iron. कैसा दिखता है iron after some time? Reddish brown. That is also called as rust. इसको हम rust भी बोल देते हैं. So ये किस वजह से form होता है? Air and moisture content in the atmosphere. So yes, in this case the iron loses its shine, so that is why it is told. ये तो हमने बस एक iron का example लिया है, but ऐसे और भी materials हैं, shiny materials होते हैं, जो in the presence of air and moisture they lose their shine and they no longer appear as a lustrous materials.